Illinois, we're coming straight for you. This story is about a consultant sentenced to 2 years in federal prison for conspiring to falsify records and invade internal controls at Commonwealth Edison as part of a scheme to bribe former Illinois House Speaker Michael J. Magin. When power company Commonwealth Edison, also known as ComEd, executive wanted to grease the wheel in Springfield, they turned to a seasoned insider, lobbyist Michael McLean. Posing as a legitimate consultant, McLean and his co-conspirator funneled jobs, contract, and cash payments to associates of Illinois House Speaker Michael J. Madison, then covered their tracks with fake invoices and phony contracts. Isn't that what they all do? Just create fake invoices? What looks like a routine consultant worked as actually a wide-ranging bribery scheme that distorted legislation and betrayed the public's trust. You guys never had it. Michael McLean, 77, go spend time with your grandkids. So Michael McLean, 77, the former Commonwealth Edison consultant, was sentenced today to 2 years in prison by the U.S. District Judge Mattis S. Shah for his role in a scheme that directed millions of dollars in no-show jobs and consulting contracts to political allies of Illinois House Speaker Michael J. Magin, then falsified books and records to conceal the payoffs. Oh, y'all both guilty. We got a House Speaker and a trust fund baby. Illinois, you guys are just scammers. From 2011 through 2019, McLean worked with Commonwealth Edison. Lobbyists and politicians should not go together at all. We need to separate that because y'all know the system too well. You created fake invoices. From 2011 through 2019, McLean worked with Commonwealth Edison, top lobbyist, CEO Annie, what the name executive LEP of Legislative Affair John Hook, and outside consultant Jay Doherty to arrange lucrative consulting gigs and sham contracts for Madison political allies. These jobs required little or no actual work. So, you just hiring somebody just to do no work? See, like I said, these people are friends, trust fund babies. They network with their own friends. They say, oh, you're part of my group. Yet paid hundreds of thousands of dollars while these conspirators created false books and records to hide the scheme and dodge Edison's own controls, which internal controls. So I don't even really think that the company itself, Commonwealth Edison, even knew about their schemes, but this is how it's done. This is how I would do it. You want to create a paper trail of fraudulent books. Say, yeah, we did this service. This is why we got paid this much. Pay yourself as an employee, then have the company make contributions to your retirement account. So that won't be taxed for federal income tax. Though it's taxed for FICA tax, it won't be taxed federally. Between 2011 and 2019, McLean collaborated with Annie Pramagori Legislative Affair team, including John Hook and outside consultant Jay Doherty, to funnel hundreds of thousands of dollars in sham consulting contracts and bogus invoice to associates of Speaker McLean. Y'all tax dollars pay for this. Because this Speaker of the House, he has money, but he ain't using his money. He's using your money. F you guys. All doctorate records mask the true purpose. So, how did these people meet? After a multi-week federal trial in Chicago, a jury returned guilty verdict in 2023. McLean and Annie, John Hook, and Jay Doherty were convicted of conspiring, falsifying records, and invading internal controls, all aimed to bribing Speaker McLean to influence legislation in Commonwealth Edison's favor. F you guys. I don't live in Chicago, but f you. In 2023, following a three-week trial? 3 weeks. You see what I'm saying? In 2023, following a 3-week trial, a Northern District of Illinois jury convicted Michael McLean, Annie Pramagori, John Hook, and Jay Doherty of conspiracy to commit honest services fraud. It's just fraud. Falsify of records and related offenses for the roles in the Common Edison Wealth Bribery Network. You see how they do that? On July 24th of 2025, U.S. District Judge Mattis S. Chan handed down sentences that made clear of the high cost of public sector corruption. Chicago, Illinois is a rich state. When I say rich state, like compared to Virginia, the cost of living is way below in Virginia than Illinois. If you guys don't understand that, go to school. On July 24th of 2025, U.S. District Judge Mattis S. Chan handed down sentence that made clear on the high cost of public sector corruption. McClain, then 77, go retire, man. God, do 2 years in prison. 2 years? Which prison do you go to? You need to send him to Rikers Island. This with a last name was sentenced to 2 years and fined $750,000. How much did they make? Because I don't recall anything they said about how much they made. Did they make $750,000? Or did they make $2 million and you're only fining them 10%? John Hooker received 18 months, so a year and a half, and a $500,000 fine. Dorothy faces his sentences on August 5th of 2025. The judge emphasized that deceiving auditors, shareholders, and everyday taxpayers carry serious penalties. Then why did you only give them 2 years? You're too lenient. And I was never granted that leniency, a serious penalty, but give them 2 years in prison. And you know they ain't serving that full 2 years. The court noted that corrupting the legislating process carried a severe sanction to preserve public trust. You lost my trust. They created and falsified records, avoid internal controls. That's 2 agencies right there, SEC, FBI. You guys aren't enforcing that. So, this is some these people knew damn well what they're doing. Thanks for watching. Y'all be easy.